Hello everyone, I am the Lore Explorer and this is the Outer Wilds. This is just another cool site compilation, but it's entirely at an endgame location. So if you just stumbled on this video, there will be spoilers, all spoilers, so I'd click off now if you haven't already finished the game. Also, I'd like to point out that this is just for fun. I'm using mods to get views of things the dev never meant for us to see. In other words, don't judge the game based on this, it's just, fun. We have a pretty cool one to start out with in my opinion. It's the lone white hole shifting the light of the purple smoke of the eye in the background. Here, I switch to free cam when the quantum storm begins. The surface of the planet disappears and all that's left is the crater and objects crashing down from the quantum storm, which look awesome when isolated like this. After jumping through the wormhole, I waited for the strange chamber to load in. That way it changed the scene and then I was able to pause time. After that, I get to fly through and check out the strange chamber. I was quite surprised to see it actually opens up to space at some point. I paused time after just observing the light in the observatory. It's interesting to me how the observatory seems to fade out pixel by pixel. Once next to the character, I unpaused time, letting it run at 50%, actually giving us time to look at the stars as we move through them. Once we reach the end where it's supposed to fade, I paused time to take the opportunity and check out the light before it fades away. I do the same thing for a good view of the ancient glade. I'd like to note from here we can't get back to the eye. This is just a complete separate scene that they've planned out for us. Now this may be obvious, but I found it kinda interesting. When we find our stunt double in the glade, we can make them take off their spacesuit when we do. And unless we use the free cam, they don't have a head, because we don't. Of course, it's just projecting a copy of our character, but I found it pretty interesting that we can affect our copy here. I just couldn't help but get an outside image of this. I'll have to redo it later, including everyone. When I got the camera close to the globe, it flattened out and let me view it all at once. I cut out 95% of this, but in here we have the bug people, Nomai, centipedes from Bramble, and an eye. I think there are a few planets in there as well. Then, we watch the Big Bang as an outside observer. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the video. For now, this is the Lore Explorer, getting a little camera happy.